City of Haysville sounding the alarm about recent vandalism at parks. They shared these photos today of bathrooms where sinks and plumbing fixtures had been damaged or stolen outright. Recently, 600 feet of wire was taken from an underground conduit that powered lights along Meridian. The city's pleading with the public to help stop the vandalism that's happening there. If you see something, call 911.